Hello guys, welcome back to my new video and this session. Today I'm going to explain what is false positive, false negative, true positive and true negative alert. Also, I will tell where and for which type of use case the fine tuning is required. So let's start. Okay, so as you can see here, I have denoted positive as a trigger and negative as not trigger. So positive as a trigger, it it is basically for the both cases. It could be false positive and true positive. Okay, in both cases the alert will trigger. Okay, and after investigation we can identify or analyst can identify, okay, the alert is false positive or true positive. Okay, so as you need to keep in your mind, if something you considering as a positive, okay, so there the alert will trigger, okay, by the system or tool. Okay, and after investigation only you have to decide the alert is false positive or true positive. Okay, okay, in other cases, negative means not trigger. In both cases, like in false negative the alert will not trigger, and in true negative the alert will not trigger. Okay, and this is something which is not happening from the system or tool. Okay, so as I said, in this video or in this session I will tell you like where actually the fine tuning for the use case is required. Okay, so uh, okay, so I'm going to explain what is false positive. Okay, as I said, positive means triggered. Okay, so if something is triggered by your tool or system according to your use case, so definitely our investigation is required for that particular alert. And after investigations we can conclude that alert is false positive. Okay, so normally as you can see here, false positive in cybersecurity is when security tool or system incorrectly flag threat or vulnerability. Okay, so in this case, normally the use case fine tuning is required. Okay, uh, because the alert is triggered by the system. However, after investigation, we identify that the alert should not trigger, and the action uh, which basically triggered the alert, that is acceptable by the organization, and that could be acceptable by the system also. Okay, so in this case, to reduce the count of alert, okay, we need to do some fine tuning for this type of use cases. Okay, through which the alert is this type of alert is triggering. Okay, okay, now I'm going to explain false negative. Okay, as I said, negative means not trigger. Okay, so not trigger means it is something from the system or tool. Okay, and it is identified by the system. Okay, so, as I have mentioned here, false negative in cybersecurity occur when security tool or biometric system fail to detect a threat or recognize an authentic user. Okay, so this is something where actually the fine tuning is required for the use case, because our system is failed to detect something which could not be which could not be hide. Okay, our investigation should be required on that particular things, okay, particular activity. So in this case also the fine tuning is required. Why? Because the alert is not triggering by the system or our tool. So we need to do some fine tuning. Okay, now I'm going to explain true positive alert. Okay, so as I said, positive means triggered, and if it is triggered then definitely investigation is required. Okay, and the analyst only do investigations, and analyst only can conclude like the alert is true positive. Okay, so in this case normally the system normally detect the proper threat. or activity which is not acceptable and the activity is suspicious. Okay, so in this case the system is detecting the action and activity which is not acceptable and there is something suspicious. Okay, and after investigations we identify that the alert is true positive. So this is the correct, okay, this is the correct one. Okay, and where actually the fine tuning is not required. Now I'm going to explain true negative. So as I said earlier, negative means not trigger. Okay, so not trigger means it is by the system, okay, by the system or tool. Okay, so not trigger by the system or tool, and true means it identified by the system. Okay, so this is something where actually the tool is working properly. We can identify and we can say our tool is working properly because the system identify, as you can see in the explanations what actually I have mentioned here. A true negative in cybersecurity is when a system or tool correctly identifies that there is a no threat or vulnerability and does not raise an alarm also. Okay, so yeah, so the system is not triggering any alert. Okay, because the activity which is happened is not suspicious. Okay, and yeah, this is the proper identification, proper identifications which is detected by the system. Okay, so in this case definitely the alert will not trigger. And here here also we not need to do some fine tuning. Okay, so after basically the conclusion is that we need to do some fine tuning for false positive or false negative alert. So guys, I hope you understood all about false positive, false negative, true positive and true negative. If still you have any doubt, then please put in the comment. I will try to answer on that. Thank you for watching this video and please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you guys.